Now our last flip-flop is PISO shift register, that means parallel input serial output register. This register is little bit complicated than the previous all flip-flop which you have completed. Okay. Now you see there here one extra combinational circuit this is added for each flip-flop. Mind it. Except the first one, every flip-flop is added as its input line, that is with D1, D2, D3. Okay, this combinational circuit is added for every input line in every flip-flop. It is parallel input. Parallel input means for all the data we have to input, we need separate input line. Parallel means all the data is entered at the same time, same clock pulse. And serial output means we get the data from a single output line. This is a single output line, serial input line. So in order to get the serial output, you have already studied that the values in every register has to be shifted from one by one left to right. Okay, so this combinational circuit, 2 AND gate and 1 OR gate, is required to shift the register from left to right and to load the register into the flip-flop. Okay. Now you see here, there is also another extra point. This we say here load bar and shift point or shift point. Okay. This extra control is required. You see here, in this point two lines goes, one using NOT gate, one using direct gate. There is for every AND gate we marked it as AB for every AND gate. Okay, you see here, mind it, for B gate, B AND gate, every input line is added. One line is input line for B gate. You see, the first flip-flop we don't record any this combinational circuit, so first input line entered in the flip-flop directly, and in the second flip-flop for all the others flip-flop, in the combinational circuit in B gate, this input line is added. Okay, in the first B AND gate, and in A AND gate you see its previous output is added. You see Q0 goes to A, Q1 goes to A, Q2 goes to A. So in the two AND gate, one is used for input and another is used to get the previous output. Okay. Now there is a circuit of load and shift value. There is a signal line. What is signal line? Whenever the negative or complement of this signal line is added with B flip-flop. You see here, this is negative line and all the B AND gates are connected with this, with the complemented value of this. Okay, you see here there is a NOT gate. So one gate is, if below gate is 0, this gate is 1. If this gate is 0, this gate is 1. This is the complement form. There are two input lines from the same, again I am explaining, mind it, there are two lines from the same input value. Okay, if it is 0, so upper line is 1, below line is 0, and if it is 1, upper line is 0, below line is 1. Okay, so complemented line is added with B gate and direct line is added to its AND gate. You see here, nothing, is simple, easy circuit. One combinational circuit is required, and the combinational circuit there needs two AND gate. In two AND gate, one input is the input for input bit, and another input is the output of the previous bit. Okay, for the two gate, and another there is one extra signal line, load and shift. The complemented line is added with B and the direct line is added with A. This is the main configuration, and one these two AND gates are connected with OR gates, and this OR gates is connected with the input of the B flip-flop. Okay, now depending upon this control line, there is two mode, load mode and shift mode. Okay, why it is called load mode? Load mode means when this value is 0. Okay, this input value is 0. So this input value is 0 means the upper this line gets 1. You say this is complemented value, so this line gets 1. Whenever this line gets 1, the B AND gate, you see B AND gate is connected with this line, will be active. Okay, and the whenever it's 0, the below line, this is below line, is connected with A AND gate. You see here A AND gate, and this value is 0. So we know that if one value of AND gate is 0, then output is 0. So this gate is inactive. Again, explaining, whenever in load mode, whenever the input value is 0, the upper gate is complemented. That means this gate lines value is 1. So whenever this line value is 1, this lines is connected with the B AND gate. So B AND gate gets active. Okay, and the below line is 0. That means this line, this is the direct line, so this line is 0. So this line is 0 means A gates are connected with this line, so A gate is inactive. Okay, so whenever B gate is inactive, you see that another input of B gates is the bits value B1, B2, B3. So B1, B2, B3 value will comes here. This is B1, this is B2, this is B3. This value is connected here. Okay, now so what does it mean when the load mode you see here, to load the bits of B1 is connected means we input here is 1 1 0 1. Okay, so when B gate is active, we get 1 1, no sorry, 1 is goes directly 1 1 0 1, and this fade into the flip flop here 1 1 0 1 whenever B gate is active. Mind it again, in load mode, to load mode bits in each flip flop at a time simultaneously when the load shift value, that means this value is 0. Whenever this value is 0, as the upper gets complemented, so its value is 1 and these gates becomes active. Whenever these gates become active, this value will be fed into the flip flop directly. Okay, directly. Again, in shift mode, you see here there is another mode, shift mode. In shift mode means whenever we put here 1. Okay, whenever we put here 0, B1 active. Whenever we put 1, 1 means the upper level is complemented, that is 0. Whenever it is 0, so all the B gates will be inactive because these gates is connected with 0. Okay, AND gate is inactive when it gets 0 because its output is 0. And all the lower gates value means these are connected directly with 1, so this is 1, so A gates are active. Okay, A gates are active means what is the input value of A gates? Is previous value means already it is stored here 1 1 0 1, so its previous value means it is 1, here goes into this flip flop, its value is 1, it goes here, its value is 0, it goes here, its value is 1, we get the output value here. Okay, so whenever A get active, all the value in the previous flip flop goes in the next flip flop. Okay, this becomes 1, this becomes 0, and 1 gets 0. It is shifted from left to right. Whenever gate A is active, the value of previous flip-flop, that means output, as we discussed earlier, goes into the next flip-flop. So if it is 1 1 0 1 0 1, for whenever shift is 1, 1 goes here, 1 goes here, 0 goes here, and we get output 1 here. Like this way, all the value of flip-flop Q0 goes to D1, Q1 goes to D2, Q2 goes to D3, as we have discussed. For again, in the next clock pulse, again the value will be changed. Okay, so this is the main process of the parallel in serial out flip-flop is totally controlled by this value, load and shift control value. According to this control value, one times B get active, then all the inputs fed into the flip-flop, and whenever it gets 1, A gets is active, then the previous input value goes into the next flip-flop. So the value is shifted in the right direction and we get one value. We have already discussed how we get serial output by shifting. So we get the value one by one in from the serial output from one pin. And as all the clocks are connected with this, all the flip-flops are connected with the same clock pulse, so every flip-flop gets active at the same time. You see here one is discussed when load shift is 0, B AND gates. B AND gate means this. So this means load shifted 0 means here it is 1, here it's also 1, here it's also 1. So 1 and B1, it goes to B1. Okay, and this is 0, this is also 0, this is also 0. So 0 and Q0, this is 0. Okay, so this is only explaining there which I have told you how it goes, how B gets active and how A gets active, this explaining here. Okay, so this is the main of parallel input serial output. What it's required, it required one extra combinational circuit. Here two AND gates is required. One AND gates is for input data and one another AND gates is to shift the value from left to right, and one control signal load and shift value which is required to shift the, which required to active and inactive the AND gate. Whenever B gates is active, all the inputs are fed into the flip-flop. Whenever A gates is active, only the data from the previous flip-flop goes into the next flip-flop, that is, it shifts right. Okay, this is the main mechanism of parallel in and serial out register. This is the working of parallel and serial out register. Only I explain the two things. Whenever this load is low, what it gets, and whenever this is high, what it gets. That's just to explain these two things. Whenever this is low, all the data are loaded into the memory in a single clock pulse. Mind it. Okay, at the first leading edge of the clock in a single clock pulse. And whenever it is high, we get the data for each further clock pulses applied. One bit exits in the shift register to the output. That means if it requires 4-bit data, then we need 4 minus 1, 3 clock pulse to get the data from the flip-flop. Explanation working of flip-flop, and if it is defined, this is the first paragraph for the definition only, and other side explanation. Explanation is nothing how it works. Okay.